Good morning, world. So it's not actually good morning here in Melbourne. It's actually afternoon, but I'm just having coffee because that's something I love having. So today's topic would be about setting up goals. So why is it so important for you to know your why when you're setting up goals? So that's the topic I'm going to be talking about, and I'm going to be telling you about the 3 steps you should be following when you're setting up goals. So because these are the mistakes I used to do at my early age, so I'm just going to be coming at you because as I grew older, I actually learned things and I got more matured enough and I became more responsible, and I learned things. So that's why I'm actually putting it out there. So have you ever dealt with a person as a coach? Like I have dealt with these types of people where they say like, is it possible for me to reach this goal in this much of a period? Like this, they just come up with this question saying, okay, I want to compete in 16 weeks. Can it be done? So when people ask me that question, so if I was a greedy coach, I would say, yes, of course, you can compete in 16 weeks. Just pay me the money and I'll just get you there. But at the end of the day, you'll never be satisfied. That's not going to happen. We all know, because you got to see the person first of all in order to know whether that goal is realistic. So that's the process Team Empire follows all the time. So you can actually show me this magazine and that magazine and this bodybuilder's picture and say like, I want to achieve this. Is it possible for me to achieve this in 12 weeks time? So if you are saying that, I would say I can't tell you that. That's not an answer. I can give you an answer. So that's the right way to put it. Like if you are not a greedy coach. So most of the time, people who say that those things end up not being satisfied, even though they get so close to that goal. Why? Is because they don't know their why, the reason behind why they want to achieve that goal in the first place. So when you're setting up goals, achieving them, you got to make sure you will be satisfied with it. So end of the day, you got to know your identity, you got to know your why. So these people who say they want to achieve these types of unrealistic goals in certain type of period, like without even telling you like how they look and all of that, if you ask them what's their why, the reason behind, the purpose behind that goal, they would actually have to dig deep, and probably it'll come up like this. So I want to impress someone, I saw someone else competing, so I want to do the same, or else like someone called me fat. So these 3 reasons, I have actually dealt with it too. Like, but the thing is, like, I was never satisfied with it. So that's actually coming from my experience. So here's the right way to deal with it. So first of all, you got to make sure you know your identity before you set up goals. So because otherwise your goals will be goals without gravity would have no weight in it. So you will never be satisfied. That's the reason why, because your goal will not have a why, will not have gravity in it. So because of that, you will not be satisfied. It will not have weight. So here's the right way to do it. Like I'll be telling you the 3 steps process. First of all, you got to know your identity. That means you just got to make sure you answer this question. I am a person who. So if I'm relating it to myself, I would say I'm a person who wants to inspire. So the second step you got to answer is, and it's important for me too. So when I'm saying like, if it's relating to me again, so I would say it's important for me to be healthy and fit and healthy. And the third one would be, I'd feel good about my accomplishment because of the fact that I wanted to inspire and I wanted to stay fit and healthy, because it's important for me and I feel good about my accomplishment at the end of the day. So you'll end up being satisfied. So just make sure you do this exercise. Answer these 3 questions. Who are you? What sort of person who you are? And what is important to you? And how would it make you feel accomplished and happy when you reach your goal? So my story, it will be like this. I want to inspire. It's important for me to be healthy and fit, and it makes me happy about my accomplishment because I inspired a lot of people. So I put my work in. So just like that. So it's important for you to know your why, purpose behind your goal. So just don't have a goal like saying like, I want to like achieve this physique in 12 weeks. Those are actually goals without weight. So do not be that person because who's just gonna be having goals without weight, because you'll not be satisfied. So we have dealt with those types of people, like I would say 1 or 2. Because like we always ask them by do this, where when they say or tell their goals, like we always want to know how they look. Without that, we can't actually tell you like whether you're gonna achieve this physique, dream physique, whatever the hell you want. Because you can hire the best coach in the world, but it all depends, because what we can do is getting you from A to B. So B might not be what you expect in the time period you expect. So your goals needs to be realistically possible in order to achieve them. So when you are setting up goals, know your identity first, and know what's important to you, and know whether it makes you happy about your accomplishment. So know your why before you actually set up goals, because goals without gravity have no weight. So do not be that person who's just gonna have the unrealistic goals. Just make sure you have to know why you want to achieve those types of goals. So that's the story for today. Have a good day, and